Okay, here we go. We are at another fine night at the Beggars View Circus here. Again, begging for your views, your likes, your subscribes, your shares, and even, hey, you know, maybe one of those donation things, you know. Hey, you could join the special crew. We don't have anything special for you, but hey, you never know. Maybe I'll start a Patreon if you guys convince me to. Is there a comment below saying, well, yeah, we like some Patreon. What could I do? I could do yeah, you get to see all of my crazy self-portraits. I would do music shows because I haven't done those in a while. I would actually do, I would not freestyle, but I'd spit some bars. I could do that. But I got to get enough people in the comments asking for it. So we'll see. This is the last evening we'll be playing Blueprints on stream. I'm going to continue playing off stream, but this will be the last night I do it on stream. I might actually do a video on it, just kind of congratulating Blueprints on what a magnificent job they did. I mean, I'm in the post game now. It's like I'm really kind of deep in the weeds, and it really can be just about like doing 6-7 runs in a row of absolutely nothing interesting. So it's really not great content. So it's something that like I could do, like, you know, a couple hours of here and there and not get anything done. I couldn't play it last night because my earphones went out on the town back. I was very tired all day today. Played a little bit tonight, but I need to find some real gear. Yeah. That's the only problem with that game. Is like that's why I'm having like a tough time like visualizing myself getting into it. It's like there is a lot. There's a lot of grind to last epoch. Oh, by the way, YouTube, if you wonder who I'm talking to, I'm talking to Burn. Going about it. He's over on Twitch with me. He's hanging out on Twitch. You can hang out on Twitch with me too, you know. You don't have to just watch me on a VOD. You can come actually watch a show. We are on most times weekdays and weekends. We start usually around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, sometimes a little later because sometimes our kid is on vacation and he doesn't go to bed until 10 o'clock when he's on vacation. So we get a late start, but hey, that's how it goes. What do we do here on the Beggars View Circus? We just basically beg for views. We play video games, but we don't actually play them. We mostly just sit around and yap. We talk about things like Kendrick Lamar. We talk about things like the Iron Chef. We talk about things like which gasoline is the best. We talk about how many angels can dance upon the head of a pin, if you believe in that sort of thing. And we also talk about like deeper meanings of things in life. Talk about science, talk about dogs, talk about daughters. No big whoop. Coffee talk. All right, let's go run outside. Run, be free. So there's a lot of things that I still have not been able to suss out. I still haven't found the secret garden. I know a lot of people find it pretty early on, and I just haven't. I have no clue how to get to it. I get the key, and I just don't know where the hell to even look. We can do the schoolhouse, we can do the shelter, the trading post. We have nothing to trade. Shelter would be good if we could get some of the red rooms to not bother us. Even the first 3 of them, that's pretty good. The schoolhouse, I know we still haven't done all of the school stuff, so I guess schoolhouse is the play. Schoolhouse rock. I hate the schoolhouse, so I really do. I gotta get all the way to 8th grade. Watching NFL draft and trying to fall asleep. Wait, oh, NFL draft's on tonight? Dang! I missed it. I'm sure the Patriots already drafted, so up my nose with the rubber hose. I keep thinking today's Wednesday because the stupid school vacation is just totally thrown me off. That's right. That's right. My Patriots will be on the comeback trail this year. Let's take the schoolhouse. It's fine. It's fine. We'll take it. I wish we could take this lantern. All right, we already came in here. We read the note. There's really nothing else. That's the only thing I don't like about coming to this place is you don't really walk out with a lot unless you get the tool shed or unless you have a tool to trade at the trader shop. Some of the other ones are okay, like the one that gives you like the shrine is good because you can get blessings. There's another one too that gives you something. Oh, the one, the root cellar. Root cellar gives you a bunch of stuff to dig. Like you get extra holes to dig in the ground throughout the house. All right. So when we're going through this, basically what I've discovered at this point is that we want to save our hallways. We want to pick, rooms that we don't necessarily need, but at the same time might contain stuff that'll help us out. This ends up being a really, really tough draw. This is definitely not what we wanted. I guess we'll go for closet. This is going to make it really tough to walk around it. So we might need to go middle door in the parlor first. They drafted they drafted the tackle. Ugh. I'm so sick of them drafting tackles when they get high picks. I am like legit sick and tired of them drafting tackles. I don't have enough of that right now. I mean, that seems to be their reach every single time. It's like, oh, we'll just draft a tackle. It's like, no, please don't. Chapel? Sure. I mean, really, they do need better pass protecting, but you don't get good linemen in the draft. That's just not how it works. You do, but not that high up. That high up, it's too much of a risk. Packers actually drafted a wide receiver first time in over 20 years. Wow. First round, you mean? I know they've drafted other wide receivers in the draft, just not that early. Had a really long history of excellent receivers coming out of nowhere for them. They've been very good at getting value receivers that turn out to be beyond anything anybody could hope. Wow, there's 3 items in here. Plus the boxes. All right, what do we get? The gems are in the black box. Well, what does the black box say? Only one box displays a true statement. That might be true. The gems are in the white box. Okay. The gems are in the black box. The gems are in the white box. Only one box displays a true statement. If that has to be true. No, wait. This can't be true. Oh, wait. Okay. So if this is true, this is false, and this is false. So they have to be in the blue box, right? Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, for first round. Wow, who was the wide receiver that they picked up? I mean, that's at least kind of exciting, right? Oh, I already killed my run. I killed my run because I wasn't even paying attention. I already killed my run. I have no way to get out. I'm like sitting here talking about NFL. Yeah, that was slick. This is why I'm not going to be playing it on stream anymore. Because when I'm playing on stream, I'd much rather talk than pay attention. So who knows? Maybe we'll do something secret. We'll switch games, but not change the title. Would be naughty. Matthew Golden from Texas. Nice. That even kind of fits their theme with the green and gold. Matthew Golden. Yeah, NFL's gonna be weird this year. I'm just sticking to watching my basketball. I don't know. I might not invest too much time in NFL this year. I might. Who knows? Oh, the shrine. Perfect. Okay. So we know that if we do 5, we get blessings of the gardener, which is, in our instance is really good. But the only problem with that is that it does seem to leave us with not a lot of options because we keep drafting the same, what is it, courtyard. We draft the courtyard like over and over and over again. So we don't get the rooms that we need. All right. Why don't we try, let's go all the way up to 10 and see what we get for a 10. 8 gave us like the blessing of the chef, and it was awful. Blessing of the general. After you draft a red room, if you have at least 5 different ranks containing red rooms, gain 5 gems. That's crap. My girlfriend's nephew declared himself for the draft. If he does get drafted, it'll probably be over the weekend. Yeah, he'll probably go in the supplemental. If he's even good enough to be drafted. You know, because who knows? All right, so I have to have a red room in each of the first 5 ranks. That ain't gonna happen. Let me read that again. You have a red room. If you have at least 5 different ranks. Okay, it doesn't have to be the first 5 ranks. All right, that's I guess that's not that bad. It's better than the chef one. The chef one sucked. Although I'm sure if I knew how to manipulate the chef one a little bit better, it would have worked a lot better. But I did not manipulate it well. All right, wind up keys. You know, it's funny. The NFL's like lost a lot of the drama that it used to have. Although I will admit, watching Philly dismantle Kansas City in the Super Bowl, that felt good. That was a feel-good story. What's his name there? The quarterback there, Hurts. I like him a lot. A box with a false statements contains the gems. The blue box contains the gems. Okay, so that can't be true. The statement on the blue box is true. Box with a false statement contains the gems. The blue box contains the gems. So if this is true, then this can't be true. Which means that it can't be in the blue box, which means it has to be in here. What position does your girlfriend's nephew play? I'm gonna guess linebacker. I'm gonna guess linebacker. That's my guess. Every now and then I select this. Oh, every now and then. Every now and then. You're welcome. You're welcome. Don't forget the name. Lord. We also sell cars. Used cars. Used is slightly abused. All right, these are both heading the wrong direction. Because we got to fill in this corner here, so... we have no money, though, so the commissary is essentially useless to us. Let's do this. We'll leave the corner. I don't care. The corner can F right off. We'll forget the corner. Yeah, so we lose the corner on this. No big deal. I still want a room that lets me dig through the wall of one room, or an item that lets me dig through one wall. That's what I want. DL played for Marshall. Whoa. Wow. I mean, not that Marshall's not like, you know, one of the 1A top tier, but they're like right there. They're right below like the Ohio States, the Michigans, and the, you know, Florida States and stuff like that. They're just that step below. They're like in that group with like Mississippi State, Arizona State, Arizona, you know, all those like second tier colleges. All right. I do want the vault because we have a vault key that we can get. So I'm just going to grab it now. And then we'll have to go grab the vault key later and come back. Oh, so this actually tells us the date in game. Oh, that's good. So we're on day 57. No, I'm gonna write this down. Day 57 is January 2nd. Actually, let's do it easier. Day 56 is January 1st. That way we'll always be able to kind of figure out from there what the date is if we do feel like, you know, if we have to open up a safe or something like that. All right, so we got 40 chips. And then we'll come back in here later and get to one of the boxes once we get our key. So now we're looking for the Kojak room. Kojak? Yeah, we're looking for Kojak. Used to play for UTEP. Oh man, I used to love UTEP basketball. Who was it? Mitch Richmond and Tim Hardaway played for UTEP, I think. I know Mitch Richmond did. I'm not sure if Timmy Hardaway did. That might just be me misremembering. All hallways are unlocked. That could be good, but I don't have enough gems for that. And I think I need gems to get the coat room. The UTEP two-step. Do I waste a hallway? Yeah, because it's got a key in it. If it didn't have a key, I probably wouldn't waste it. We'll come back for that in a second. So we're looking for the coat check. Look for the coat check, look for the coat check. Oh, now we can go to the commissary. We got a lot of money. We got a lot of money. Salt shaker. Want to see a shaker salt like a salt shaker. Shovel. MC hammer. And I think that's it for that for now. 99% of gamblers quit before winning. The other 1% are mathematicians. Hey, what's up? How you doing, ZX? Hey, ZX, was that you that put the Noita meme up in Discord? I wasn't sure if it was you or not. I will take the boudoir. Yeah, it was you. Oh man, that's a classic one. I am Steve Ari. You keep him company while I pass out for the night. I am not going to be on long tonight. I can tell you that for 100% sure. I am exhausted. You should change your nickname there. Yeah, I mean you can. I mean I figured it out. Wasn't that hard? But yeah, it might be helpful. You can pick any name that you want to. Just, you know, whatever you like. Whatever makes you feel comfortable. Whatever it is. Sinka. Gimme. Yeah, I was gonna play Noita tonight. But then I realized I'm just very, very tired. And if I played Noita tonight, I would get smoked. I would get absolutely smoked. Alright. We need bedroom. We gotta turn up, right? Turn up the radio. I want some music. Give me some more. Turn up the radio. That was by a band called Autograph. There was something about them that was important, and I don't remember what it was, but yeah, there was something important about them. Do I care about the boiler room? Not specifically at this point, I don't think the... Oh, wait a minute, though. Wait a minute. Wait. I think this actually does something. I think this actually does something to that column. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna see. Uh-oh. I do this. Zoinks! I have changed it. I have a list of usernames, and it's just different variations of unknown. There you go. Deion Sanders' son hasn't been drafted yet. Yeah, well, he's brawny. He's Bronny James. All right, what was I looking for? I was looking in here, right? To see if this lights up. You know what? We're gonna go this way anyway, so let's take a look. No, I guess it didn't do what I thought it would do. Watching your YouTube and Twitch, nice. Appreciate it, because that always gets the numbers up too. Like, we actually did okay the other night on YouTube, which I did. I have not really checked the numbers on YouTube, but I had 4 by the end of the stream the other night, so that's not bad. It's not bad considering like going live on YouTube is essentially like not going live at all, pretty much. YouTube is faster and it sounds so weird. Oh, because you got the 2 going at the same time. The laboratory. We could technically turn on the laboratory. Yeah, I want to do that. Because yeah, this would connect up if we can connect here, right? Yeah. See, let's change the experiment, because the experiment that we've tried to do has not really done much. Continue with the experiment. Okay. When drafting a hallway from another hallway, set your dice to 2. Set your steps to 40. Gain +1 star. When you draft a shop room, set your dice to 2. While drafting, if you draw a drawing room floor plan. I don't like any of these, because setting my dice to 2, I usually have a lot more dice. So you know what? We're going to cancel this. We'll come back and check it another time. Oh well. Nothing good. Nothing good. Did I seriously? Did I? Oh, I have an opportunity to end my run. I have an opportunity to end the run if I don't pick wisely here. Dining room will work. Even though I don't believe that it connects. Yeah, no, it does not connect to the boiler room. I mean, it connects, but it doesn't have the ventilation. I'm gonna eat my lunchbox. Enjoy ya. Enjoy your lunch. Latoya Jackson lunch. I am looking for a coat check. Coat check. Twitch chat, YouTube stream. There you go. That's the way to do it. I don't have any gems. How did that happen? These people are monsters taking away my gems, which means I don't even think I can open the coat check room. Sweet.
Dude.
Sweet.
Dude, what does mine say?
Sweet! What about mine?
Dude, what does mine say?
Sweet!
You
Idiot!
You know what? This might actually help me draw what I need. Because it's going to draw all dead ends. And the coat check is a dead end. That might actually work. All right. Let's diggy. Turnip. It's the turnip trap. That's my favorite Gumby episode. We've got to catch all the turnips.
Tree Pokey. I don't know if that's fair.
Shut up, Gumby. I'll smack your face.
All right, that never happened. I totally made that up. Coat check. No coat check. All right, well, hey, at least we'll get a gem. We'll get 4 rerolls. We'll get 2 keys. So we're at least not in poverty at this point. It's not that bad. All right. Hit this one. Did I? No, okay. I do have one exit out. I was like, did I shut myself off again? Hey, the coat check. Yay! We did it. We did it. Boing. Give me my item. All right, so I got my vault key. Any recommendations on world delete wands? Did you raid with us when we went to see Vexilus? He had a wand that was a mob deleter, but if you had attached matter eater to it, it would have been a great world deleting wand. You're talking about like deleting like all the stuff, like, right? You know what? That's a fun idea. Maybe I should do that with the run that I'm on. Hey, what's up, Mr. Fish? So here's what I think we should do. We have the vault is down here, which is quite a ways away. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to get to rank 8 so I can open up the meal in the dining room. Wait a minute. Did I go the wrong way? I did. I went the wrong way. Been programming a website and hating every moment. Yeah, you know what? I'm not big on web design myself. It's not one of my favorite things to do. I know the gallery has a puzzle in it, but we're never going to figure it out. Like I tried, I've gone through these. This one, the best I've gotten is we've got genuine, so genuine, very, so yeah, genuine, very, what was it? What was it? Veritable, very table, because it's a table. And then the I something. So I don't, I know I'm close on this one. I meant just like delete a large area around you, like a circle or something. Yeah, that's what I thought you meant. Yeah, like delete all the stuff around you. You know what does a good job at that? The summon worm spell, Matasalada, the one that you get by killing the wand connoisseur, the bridge boss. That is a really, really superior one. If you can, get a decent wand that can chain that with a Greek spell to do it over and over again. And if you have, decent enough health where the worms aren't a problem. Yeah, Matasade. Yeah, that's the one. The other things that I've seen, like I said, was if you put Matter Eater with, like a Greek spell type of thing on it for modifiers. I think it's modifiers you have to use it for. And then put it on that spell that shoots off all the haywire stuff all around you. That's a good one too. Because that's what Vex was doing, but it was going through everything and killing everything. Whereas this, the Matter Eater, would actually eat everything. All right, so this one we've got Fin, Bin, Sin, Skin, In, Pin, and then this Infinity. So this one I haven't been able to figure out, but I've got an idea of it. This is thin ice because the K is thin. So thin ice. This is oh, what was this one again? Not shackle, cuff. Maybe it is shackle. All right, anyway. And then this one I have no clue. The one I told you about last stream about millions of projectiles per second was a world deletion one I used. You use Lumis. Yeah, Lumi would work. Yeah. Comet cuff? A comet cuff? What does that mean? So I was thinking like meteor, or commit, chain, commit cuff. Commit something. I just lagged so bad it crashed after going through 10% of the process. Well, there you go. Just felt like saying something. I think commit definitely fits. So commit, what would these be though? What were those shackles called? So thin ice. All right. So anyway, those are the basics of this. This one I'm worlds away from getting. We've got like sign, rose, apple, hydrant, wagon. I think those are letters. I'm leaning shackles, bolt shackles. Yeah, maybe. It's not a mirror because the clouds don't match. The clouds aren't reflections of each other. Plus, there's no P on this side. I think these are letters, so I think it's like S R A something and then the letter P. Stop to P. Yeah, that's it. No, but we got this one I'm very close on. Veritable, genuine, actual. And then something eyeball. Eye roll. Well, it's all these. So we've got genuine, veritable. So those are two synonyms, right? Actual, objective. Oh, maybe eyeball, sun eyeball, star eyeball. Lightable. Shineable. Eye sun, eye star, eye light. Needs to be a synonym of genuine. Yeah, I think so. Authentic. Yeah. This feels like lingo. Yeah, you know, and it's funny. I picked up the demo for Lingo 2 and I started playing it and I was like, yeah, we're gonna end up playing Lingo eventually. I know that's gonna end up happening. So yeah, I'm looking at it now. So, you know, the only, I can't even think of what else it would be like. Manyable? Many eyeball? I don't know. like I said, this one's obviously like bin, pin, skin, sin. So I'm not sure what to do with that one. Unless it's the first letter of each one. And then I'd have to kind of rearrange them. Identical? Ooh. Maybe. Although you might be on the right way, because I don't know about identical, because I don't know where you get identical from on there, but genuine, veritable. Identical might work. Why is actual objective pointing at the sun? That's the other thing I don't get. Something sun. The sun look I hurt. Yeah, it has to be something that means the same thing as genuine and veritable. And actual. Anyway. That's the room designed by Christopher Manson, by the way. So we know that one's going to be like very tricky. Christopher Manson ain't no joke, y'all. Let's go in the gift shop. I don't think we can afford the stuff in the gift shop. I think it's still too expensive. If we had a half off day, it would have worked. How come I can't? Oh, I was going to say, it didn't say how much. Blue tents can only be purchased after you have proven your merit as a scout by obtaining 8 trophies in your trophy room. Are you kidding me? And this, I don't know when we're going to get dirigiblocks. I wish we could get dirigiblocks, though, because that video game looks fierce, man. The swim trunks I'm not getting, because those I've been told are a ripoff. But I want the plushie. But I don't think we can afford the plushie anyway, so... let's see. These doors are both going to be locked, so we're going to be screwed. Oh, well, maybe not. Maybe not. All right, give me the closet. Give me keys. Thank you. Running shoes isn't bad. Which door? This one. Running out of keys. Kennel. Do we have a shovel with us today? We do. Okay, so kennel actually is probably our best bet, because that means any room that we dig in, it will automatically unlock the doors for us. So let's come dig. Diggy. Where am I able to send Terraria stuff in the Discord server? You could just, honestly, you could just put stuff in general. Like, a lot of people are very good about, like, you know, trying to keep memes out of general and trying to keep like IRL stuff out of general, but I think like regular video game stuff is fine for general. I certainly don't like, I don't have a problem with people putting stuff in general. All right, let's go in the billiards room. Okay, that's the signal that the dining room is open. Thank you. No problem. All right, 6 times 3. 18. 12 minus 8 is 4 times 4 is 16. 8 plus 13 minus 1. So 8 plus 12 is 20. 20 times 5 is 100. Divided by 10 is 10. Nice. Secret garden key. I keep getting this secret garden key. I have no clue. No clue where it goes. Like what it does. Absolutely no clue. STB me. Yeah, does not work here. All right, so I think we are out of options at this point. Let me see if there's any other doors. So now it's back to the vault, right? Yeah, I don't see any other getaways here. I mean, we could try the commissary and see if the commissary has a key. Actually, was there a hole to dig in here? No, there wasn't. Okay, never mind. All right, where are we going? Dining room first. I Googled the answers to the pictures thing. I won't say anything though. Yeah, I'm definitely not Googling the answers to it. It bothered me. That's awesome. You know, it's funny. Every time I have felt like I wanted to go and get the answer to things, I've managed to hold myself off. And then usually like 2 or 3 times after that, I've found the answer, like without having to look it up. So I've actually been pretty happy with not grabbing the answer. And believe me, you guys know me. I am that person who I don't care. I'll spoil a movie before I go to watch it. I will literally read the wiki before I'll watch a movie, and then I'll go pay for the movie and watch it. And it doesn't bother me. This though, this game has been different for me. I've been really trying to only look up like the tiniest of stuff. Maybe we should be thinking outside the painting. Well, knowing Christopher Manson's style, he's pretty straightforward with his painting riddles. You know, those are usually like straight up riddles. All right, so let's go to the commissary. Let's see what they have. Maybe they have something for us here that will help. Maybe they have a key. No keys. Salt shaker, not really going to help us either. Okay, well, that's fine. Boudoir doesn't really help us either. You going to actually analyze the painting on your own too? Yeah, definitely. If you want, I will put up the screenshots I have of them. I'll put them up in Discord so you guys can all puzzle over them if you want. Where's the vault? Where's the wolf? Where's the wolf? All right. Vaultio. Oh, this is a lot further away than I thought. All right. So which vault key do we have here? We have vault key unlocks box 370. $370. Okay. Did we get the... Oh my goodness. We got a sanctum key. No way. I'll stay out of it. I'm not one to spoil. Oh yeah, I figured you won't. Uncle, thank you again for all your help. I know I could never hope to repay you, but it pains me to know that I won't even have the chance to try. At any rate, I'm leaving these extra funds behind, as well as the extra passports. It would be too risky if it was searched at the border and the money. Okay, I think we all want a clean start. Anyway, I know I do. Mary. Okay, so that's my mom. My in-game mom left that. And I got a sanctum key. All right, so I have to go to the foundation. All right, out we go. The only problem we're gonna run into now in this run is like I don't know what other I honestly don't know what other what other sigils we could use. I only knew the 2 sigils, so like I'm pretty screwed. Well, I'm pretty happy to have gotten a 3rd one this quickly. There've been a lot of people who've been struggling to get even the 2nd one, and I've got the 2nd one and now even the 3rd one. 3rd one's relatively easy though, because like literally you just got to get a vault and the right key. I just happened to get the right key the first time. There's like 4 other keys that people have gotten. Okay, so it does not reset the boat. That's good to know. All right, let's go through here. Sneak through here. Right? And yeah, okay. All right. Down the hallway, yes indeed. Da, 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 da. We're going to take a quick look and see if the elevator's powered on the way back. I don't think it's going to be. I think it's the elevator. All right. So those 2 are open. Now I'm wondering. Okay, so we had this one and this one. So I've got to find all these other ones. All right, well, we'll do this one because this one, at least I think we know. Kind of know it. We can guess at it. Okay. So now we've got to figure out. We got to figure out if we can determine what country that is. All right, so let me pull up my folder here. Let me pull up my folder. I'm almost like tempted to have you guys take a look with me. Okay, so the mountain. Okay, no, that's not the one I want. I want this one. Mountain is AR. Dang it, they cut it off. Poetic, strong focus on the arts, industrial, academic, metropolitan, martial, tribal, agricultural. All right. So this is mountains. So I'm thinking realms in which snow is a common occurrence. So I would think this is a snow. All right, where's the other one? I think there's one more that I'm supposed to look at. Okay, this one, yeah. The border. Black, red, pink, violet, green, orange, white, yellow. So we know it's not red and we know it's not black. So violet, I think, is the next one. Although, no, we did violet. Maybe the mountain one is black. No, black is Black Bridge, right? Hey, this is going to be tough because I don't even know what we're looking for here. To be fair. All right, let me... At this. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. I mean, I doubt I can just press the button and have it work. Switzerland? Yeah. Yeah. No, we're not in the real world. We're in this weird fake world. Okay, so let's do this first. No, we don't want that. We want, where's the one that turns the top? There we go. All right. So not those. Not those. Not those. Wavy is stormy. No, we want dotted, right? Oops. All right, so dotted lines. Change that outer ring. Actual objective, very genuine. Yeah, so veritable, which is very with a table. Genuine, because there's genu and then the wine bottle. And then actual objective, and then the eyeballs and the sun. That's what we're kind of stuck with at that point. All right, so let's see. So I think there's like literally. Oops, I turned the wrong one. Dang it. All right. Okay, so it's not that. All right, so I think what we need to do is go through this systematically. So we're going to stick with this. And we're going to try every possible sucker with this. Ah, I touched the wrong thing. I hate that. I do. I legit hate that this thing will just randomly flip. Okay. Knowing the word definitions helps a lot. I still don't get the puzzle, but I think I'm on the right track. Yeah, so it means something authentic. It means something that's like the real deal. Yeah, screw your puzzle. That's basically what it did. All right, so let's see. Let's change the outside. What do I think is the most likely outside? Not that one, because we've used that one. I think it's these dots, but let me check it again. See what the dots are. Okay, so the dots are black. No, we want white, right? Yeah, so let's find the white, the singular dots. That one. Okay. All right, I think those are correct, and I think the lines are correct. So now, what would these guys be? Tribal, agricultural, martial, metropolitan, academic, industrial, spiritual, or poetic? Strong focus on the advancement of the arts. Okay, so we know they're not tribal. So let's move that one. Move the... Oh, this is gonna aggravate me. Why does it move both? It's only supposed to move one. This is super aggravating. Can I say if you're close? Like close to what? Close to the other one that we were doing? The picture ones? Or close to this? This I might just look up because like the fact that this thing keeps getting screwed up. Yeah, you can say if we're close. Turns out you're on the really right track. Yeah. Good lingo type puzzle, yeah, for sure. No, don't. I wish I could turn it back. Wish it would let me turn it back. It doesn't let me turn it back. Wish I could figure out how to manipulate this thing so it wouldn't do that. I don't know. See, if this was easier to like change without like throwing everything off, I would legit try to puzzle this out, but I think it's really pissing me off that this thing just doesn't. It doesn't sit right. It like keeps moving when I'm trying to like go through all the types. Now let me just see. If the interface wasn't such trash, then I think I would definitely try to figure this out the whole way. Because I got the first two on my own, so I know I can solve this one. All right, so let's see if I can even get it to a close approximation of what this should have been. Like, I don't know how they're expecting people to figure this stuff out. Like, cause I was not able to I was not able to find any of these sigils anywhere, or sigils I should say. Oh, I hate this stupid thing. Oh, it's so aggravating. It's not even doing what I need it to do now. It's like these are weirdly linked at this point, and I can't like unlink them. Okay, so I am close here. I'm close. I know I'm close. How about now? Hey, all right. I don't know where to even begin. They give you the ideas. Like if you look in the center, you see that mountain. That tells you the name of the region. And then from there you have to piece it together from the lore that they have. So this region is called Arch Ares. I think Arch Ares was in the middle, the middle of their history. And so according to this, they would have been, let me look at my pictures here. They would have been, oh, come on. Now my pictures aren't even going to get along with me. They're mad at me. They're industrial with what was that one? Hold up. Where are the so they're industrial, yellow is their flag. And they're stormy. Okay, all right. I want a porcupine. They look so baby. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Quasar? How you doing? Is Quasar a porcupine? All right, so, and then we got a puzzle box to solve at the end. Well, let's go over here and see. Yeah, see, industrial. Oh, okay. There are pictures that will tell us what they are. So this, you can see it's stormy. You see they're industrial, and you can see their color is yellow because there's yellow in the picture. All right, because I've seen these pictures around. Ah, now I can get it. Busy? Yeah, we all busy. All right, so let's see. We arrived here after a few days of sailing, and it made me realize how much more convenient it would have been in the old days when the railway tracks extended all the way north. Arch Ares is a destination which I am well acquainted with, and have traveled here countless times of business for Cinca. This time, however, I will avoid the familiar towns and factories, and I will instead trek along the northern coast area where I am fairly familiar. Okay, all right, so, and you can see they have like the little thing and the weird alien houses. Been on my warpath today. Oh, were you doing your activist stuffs? All right, so the Morjai box. Let's see, the Arch Ares variation. Arch Ares is the very first realm to introduce a new color to the traditional monochromatic tiles on the box. Given the number of ships, ship routes, and trade relationships between the two realms, this is not surprising. Fittingly, the variation itself was based on the brass compasses manufactured in Arch Ares that were often traded to sailors in exchange for the valued Morjai puzzle boxes. When yellow tiles are pressed, they move north. Okay, so they're like compasses and they move north. All right, so this shouldn't be that bad. Mr. Fish. Handstands are pain. Yes, they are. You'll be canvassing, which terrifies me. Canvassing what? Like neighborhoods? All right, so we want that one to go north. All right, so how do we get the green one out of there? That's what I need to do. Okay, green one is out. Now we do this. Oops. This. That. Nope. Nope. Flip that back like that. Now do this. All right. Actually, I think I did that wrong. Okay, that worked. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, okay.
Good night, bud. Have a good night's sleep, okay? Get some rest.
That puzzle?
This is another one where I've got to figure out how to move the blocks. So I'm working on it.
What do you have to get?
Kind of. I have to get the yellow ones on the corners. You're gonna be shadowing someone more experienced. Oh, okay, okay. With your neighbors, are your neighbors like resistant to your particular form of political? What am I even thinking? Political activism. There we go. My personal handstand record is 4 minutes. How can you do a handstand for 4 minutes? That's rough. Okay, so here's what we want to do. We want to switch out these two. Perfect. Now we do this. This. That. Okay. Okay, we're doing all right so far. Just have to get this one up somehow. Okay, I think I have to restart this. I might have to restart this. Actually, no, I don't. I can do this. Right. And then do this. Pop that around. That. Okay, we're close. We're close. We're very close. This might not work. That was a record from a long time ago. Wow, that's crazy. I love these kinds of puzzles. You get on the verge of solving it, and then the game gives you a middle finger. Yeah, basically, because I think you can actually screw these up where you have to reset. Resetting is pressing one of these gray buttons. But I know I'm close. I know I'm very close. Okay. Yeah. Okay. No, go back. And then switch. No. Switch. There we go. All right, I got it. Rubik's Cube. I'm actually good at the Rubik's Cube. I actually learned how to solve it. Puzzles that require hours just to solve and resets back to 0. Yeah, but these you can kind of figure it out. Like they at least give you a good chance at this. Like it's not like as bad as it looks. What we need to do is we need to get one of these down. So how do we do that? Because they go north. I think I know. Okay. Yeah. think I got it. I think I got it. Yes. I'm so close. All right. I got to think of how to do this though. I did it. Yeah. Woohoo. I knew I was close. All right, we got an allowance token. So now we're up to 12 gold every morning. Oof. Can't believe it. I can't believe we're like 3 into this already. And most people are crying because they're like, it takes too long. Now, granted, like I said, I did go kind of like look up the sigil, but that's just because like a sigil. This is just because there's absolutely no freaking way that we're going to just be able to power guess our way through that, you know? Oh, that's actually not bad though. That is not bad at all. All right, so what is left to do then? Is there anything else I can do today? I could go drop something off at the coat check room. I could see if we can make enough money to buy something at the gift shop. How much money do I have? I have 69. Ooh, we're very close to being able to buy something at the gift shop. I'm trying to think of where else we can get money out of here. This room was a pain because you have to go to each of these areas to turn this thing to finally get it to turn so that you can go down there. This was not easy. And then I screwed it up at one point and I had to restart it from the beginning. It was really bad. And then if you end up doing something stupid and pushing this back this way, then you're totally screwed back to like almost back to square one. A bit off topic, but you guys wash your rice? Yes, we rinse. Well, I do. We rinse our rice before we cook it. Actually, no. Let's be fair. If it's certain dishes that we're going to be making, we do not. Or I should say in our household, we do not. If it's certain dishes, but if it's just making rice, yes. But if it's rice that's going to be added to something, a lot of times we will not rinse. We'll just cook it because then you're going to be mixing it in with something else or adding it to something else. The other time I don't is if it's rice that we're going to be used for fried rice later on. And when that's just going to go sit in the fridge, that needs to be starchy so it can hold its consistency for when we fry it. Because if it gets mushy, there's nothing worse than mushy fried rice. It's the worst. All right. Was there anything else that we could do? I don't have a key card, so I can't test the elevator theory. You know what though? I'll be honest. Maybe it doesn't need the elevator. Maybe it doesn't need to be activated. Maybe it just needs to have this. All right, let's try this. Okay, that's not lit up yet. All right, so it has to be... this way? There we go. All right, so let's go back down and see if the elevator... not this elevator, but the other place, the red door, will work. In our household, we wash the rice, even for fried rice. Oh, really? Yeah, normally it like I said, if the rice is just going to be rice, yeah, you gotta wash it because then it can be very overly starchy and sticky. Okay, yeah, that requires a thing. Okay, so that's not gonna work there, but this, let's go check if this actually opened that red door that we looked at the other day. If we literally get to solve 2 things today, actually technically 3, I'll be excited. The people that don't want wash rice before the cooking, absolutely, yeah. Okay, what did we find? What did we find? This looks like a damn spaceship. No. This is the upper level? All right, I gotta remember how to lift that part up. Okay, how do I get that part up? Because I wonder if that stays open if I shut off the Okay, so I need to get to, which one was it? That one? I think that one raised it up. All right, so let's see. Yeah, it was this one. Okay. No, that's not it. All right, go back. Day old leftover rice. Yeah, no, that's why we would cook it first. And it would sit. Oh, okay, so yeah, no, that just brings it back to there. Okay, so we have to go over to here. All right. Okay, so back to here. And then this we would have to turn. No, that's not right. Oh, maybe. Hold up. Okay. Okay, maybe we can do it from here. Rice magic, yeah. Rice is a very interesting yeah, I don't think this is right. No, this is not right. How do we get back around so that we can do it the other way? Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. Yes, this is true. All right, so this didn't work from here. So let's go back to here. How about if we do it this way? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think I remember how to do this now. Yeah, it's not from here. There it is. It's from there, right? Isn't it? No, that's the same one. Okay, so one more over. Yeah, that should be it. All right, this should work. Yes. Or is it that one? I think it's that one I have to get to, though. Shoot. Yeah, we did this already. All right. Back to the beginning. I might not be able to get there. That might be part of the problem, is it just might not be able to get there. So let's see. We have this angle. So in order to get here, it's 2. So in order to get here, has to be 1, 2 here. Right? So just one more over? No, hold up. All right, so it could come from there, but I can't get there from there. That's not the right way. One, 2. Okay, then one more. Yeah, that should be it right there. Okay. Let's try it again. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Up you go. All right, now we got to figure out how to get back to there. So it's got to go all the way around there. So let's do this. 1, 2. Okay. Good. Now we do one more turn? No, we do a few more actually. 1, 2, 3. 3 more turns. There we go. Perfect. All right. This is exciting. Hee hee hee. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun. Problem is, we're gonna have to put this back. We're gonna have to put this back exactly how it was before, and I don't know how we're gonna do it. All right. Tick 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 tick. Oh. So how do we get it to move over one more? Oh, we have to do it from downstairs. All right, I know. I know how to do it. Are we gonna run out of footsteps doing this? We might. Okay. So we're coming in at the top. Yeah, press space to jump. I wish. So is that where we're coming in? Let's go find out. Doesn't look like we're wasting any steps doing this, so I'm fine like running back and forth for a while. Yeah. Okay. What? What? Another puzzle box. Get your steps in for sure, right? All right. After 10 days of pumping water up from the underground spring, the reservoir has finally been filled. It's a shame that the old station had to be flooded. That's where the old station was. It's a consequence of this action, but I suspect that may have been the actual reason they chose to build the reservoir here. And as an engineer, I agree that flooding is preferable to collapsing the entire tunnel. On the bright side, now that our water supply is no longer limited, we can start to leverage steam to a much greater extent, I suspect. By the time next month with steam power hoists. Okay, so there's another station down under the reservoir. Oh, that's pretty crazy. All right. So what is this? We got to get all black corners on this? That shouldn't be that bad. Yeah, reset. No, reset. Okay, so we need to do that was easy. That's too easy. All right, and I think we can do one more, right? We should also be able to spin it. How many more does it have to go? 1, 2, 3 more. So do 3 more turns and we should be able to go do 1 more from up there. I think that's it. And then I might just call it a day because I'm not sure I can even set this back the way it was. I mean, I might be able to. Oh, shoot. Oh no. Oh Oh no. Keep lambs. Me too, Locke. Me too. All right. The problem is there's so many four. Let me look at my notes and see if I've got a 4-letter thing. I have a lot of dates. Let's see. Okay, these, wait, hold up. All right. Yeah, no, I really don't know. Yeah, Leet. That would be good if it was, right? Okay, let's see. Do we have an M? No, we don't. Yeah, we do. Okay, M. No. Go this way. Come on. M-I. L. Do we have an A? We don't have an A. Dang it, I was close. All right. How about an A on this one? Is there an A on here? M-A. No, there's no R here. Dang it. No, it was Mila. Mila is one of the angels. Hold on. Oh, that's one of the red letters. Hold on, that's the symbol for yeah, calm. That'd be right. Yeah, that'd be it, right? That's the symbol for what land is that? Is there an O? Oh, come on. I know this. I know this. I know what the thing is. I gotta look at my notes. Give me a sec. I have it here somewhere. It's the name of the it's the name of the city with the black, with that symbol. Let me see. What is it called though? It's not in here. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't know where it was. I don't know what I put. Mabs, pretty sure I dated her. Shoot. I have a list of all the places somewhere. Oh wait, is it in this thing? All right, this is the family tree. Is there anybody on the family tree? Nope. 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 Oh, it could be Joya. It could be Joya. It could be, what's the other realms? Where is the names? This one? Orin? Aries is too many letters. Oh wait, when they said the other station, did they mean the railway station? Okay, it could be a date because they said it's a date, right? What's the code say again? If we count small gates, 8 gates crack 8 safes. So this is a gate. So it has to be a date. What would be a date that could fit? What words are on the first cylinder thing of the lock? Sorry to say that I looked ahead and found it just in case you wanted to get this done before you end the stream. It's a date, right? Am I right that it's a date? Because that's what they said. They said that they're all unlocked by dates. All right, so it got to be the 8, right? Because otherwise you're not going to get a full. Are there any other numbers? Let's see. Unless it's Roman numerals. It's a date. Okay. So let's try and figure it out, because you figure the only thing that would fit would be June, July, May. So May 8. But I don't remember anything significant on May 8. But that's a date. No. Oh, that's nice. You know, had I not known it was a date, there's no freaking way. Found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add the treasure trove to your drafting pool? Yes, please. You know what's funny? I didn't even tell you about how the other 2 safes that I opened 3 safes. Do it. Yeah. The other, you know, and it's funny because it was almost on May 8 when I started, and I almost was going to just do May 8 because I was like, oh, because it's supposed to be dates. But then when I saw letters, I was like, it's got to be something different. I brute forced 2 of the other safes just by doing 0101, 0102, 0103 by doing the month and the day, the month and the day, the month and the day, the month and the day. One of them was easy because it was a picture of Christmas nearby. Another one, it was his birth date, which was somewhere in March. So I did 03, 0301, 0302, and then it was 0303. And then one, I actually had to get all the way till April 15th. If you switch to June, well, June is not a date though. That's the problem. That's just a month. That's why I was like, it has to be the 8. You know, they should have made the last wheel all numbers. I think that would have been a bit more, or put some numbers interspersed in there. You know what I mean? All right. I knew what we were looking at as soon as we uncovered the first spire, but it wasn't until the first floor plan was unearthed that most of the crew realized what ruins we were exhuming. Uh-oh. The border was the same pitch as the sunless cavern we found it in. Dark trimmed floor plan, ill-fated. Oh, or India. We had found an authentic black print. Oh. The sooner we seal this site back up, the better for us all. All right, this was going to be my last night doing this, but it could be an abbreviation. Well, that's what I was thinking. Like, yeah, like exactly like June 8, or I was thinking that it, like Roman numerals might have worked as well, because you could have very easily done IV, like IV11, yeah, IVII, you know, or something like that. Oh, so this is the first letter. Okay. Dear Baron Sinclair, to begin with, my name is Worth Laud. My father used to work for your father, the Right Honorable Baron Thomas Sinclair, between the years of 1915 and 1918, the former having died last month in the advanced old age of 89. May he sleep in soot and ash. Ooh, wow, that's not good. He left behind his widow, 7 children, and his 30-odd grandchildren. I write to you today, however, not to inform you of these family affairs of little consequence, but to tell you a little bit about my father. He lived his life towering above us in solemn silence, like many members of his and your father's generation. He never spoke of the work he did in the mountains of Reddington, or the famous estate in which he was stationed. He never spoke of the Baron, not once. I tell you this only to relate that he never betrayed the confidence your father placed in him. The secrets he kept for your family, he took with him to the underground. His elderly comrades and his colleagues from his old mining outfit proved, however, to be not nearly as discreet and considerate with their words. During the wake, fueled by seemingly endless supply of spirits, these venerable gentlemen embarked on a journey down memory lane, recounting as much of the good old days as they could dredge up. While such reminiscences might typically be dismissed as the fanciful ramblings of age, the volume and specificity of their accounts lend a certain credence to their words. Now me, I am not a presumptive man. I don't presume these stories to be true. I don't presume your house is host to secrets of this magnitude, yet I find myself irresistibly drawn to the idea of sharing these tales, true or not. They seem, after all, stories worthy of being heard. I wonder if my current abundance of idle time fuels this urge. Perhaps I have too much time on my hands. Perhaps if one were to engage me in some worthwhile and profitable enterprise, my eagerness to pass the time by telling stories would be curbed. Wow, blackmail. May 8th is the only one that fits, but it could, oh yeah, I already read that. I eagerly await your response from your lordship, Mr. Worth Laud. We're not blind to the irony of blackmailing you for a blackmail letter, and we're not proud to join the endless procession of those who have knocked on your mailbox looking for a handout, particularly so when our methods lack the refined sophistication and class that this author so effortlessly wields. Okay, so this is the second blackmail group blackmailing him with a blackmail letter. So Worth Laud. Let me add that to my list of people. Worth Laud. What a strange name. Original blackmailer. Double blackmail. Now the only thing though is they tell you that the red notes, always be suspicious of red, that red is usually not what it seems or usually is not true. Okay. So now, how do we get down these other tunnels is what I'm wondering. Or are they just empty? Okay, so we went down that one. Okay, so the rest are empty. Okay, so it was just those two. Those are the only two that we could get to. Fine. All right, good. At least we know that that's done. Wow. That's cool though, guys. That is freaking cool. I'm glad we took the extra time. I was like, well, let's just see. Maybe that red door is opened by that thing in the boiler room. And we could have just easily have just stopped. We could have just been like, let's just call it a day. Wow. See, now things are getting weird though, because now there's like a dark secret going on here. Like before it was just like the secrets were like family secrets, where they're hiding this kid's mom, the kid that I'm playing here. They pretended that she was kidnapped, but really she took off to go I don't know if it's like save herself or... Okay, so now we go back here, right? Or if they were just hiding her. Like, I'm not exactly sure why they were hiding her. All right, so now we got to figure out how to put this thing back down, right? And I think the switch for down was straight across over here. They're hiding Waldo. Well, her name's Mary. Waldo sounds about right. Okay, so yeah, it's not there. Okay, no, that doesn't work. So how do we get there? How do we get there to turn this back? Oh, I know. We have to be over there, right? No, that doesn't work either. All right, let me think. Do we have to go there first? Yeah, I think we go there first. Hold up. Yeah, I think this is how we do it. Yeah. Yep, this is it. That's cool though. I really honestly, when we had to solve the puzzle the first time, we had to move this up and down just to get to a different section. I really didn't think those rooms up there meant anything, because everywhere I had sat, you could not see an opening. It just looked like it was suspicious, but it didn't really look like it was anything. Oh, but wait. I can't get out of here if this is like this. Hold up. So these two have to be here. Okay, I think I know what we do from here. I think. Drink up? Yeah, I still have a little bit to drink here. I think I know what we're supposed to do. Okay. All right. So back to here. All right, so spin that to there. Okay, so now no, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. How do we do this then? All right, spin it all the way back. Let's figure it out from the beginning. I mean, there has to be a way to put it back. If we put it this way, there has to be a way to get back. All right. Let me think. So we can't get there. Can't get there. We can't get there, right? But if we can get to there, we can do it from there. Yeah. Oh, we can't do it. Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. I got it. I got it. There's too much puzzling going on. Entirely too much puzzling going on. All right. So now there we go. All right. Yep. Okay, this will do it. Oof. Ay, ay. All right, now we just gotta put this back to its original position so that the next time we have a key, we can go open that up. All right. Nope. Keep spinning. Keep spinning. Keep spinning. And one more. Perfect. Okay. All right. Everything's back to normal. Now, before we go to bed, let's just triple check to see, is there anything else that could be accomplished here? I don't think so. That was the only other thing in the boiler room that I hadn't solved. There's one other thing in the boiler room that I haven't seen what it does. But I'm going to leave that for another day because that would just be an incredibly like crazy mystery to try to figure out tonight. I don't know. I think we did a pretty damn good job tonight. I think getting 2 puzzle boxes, getting a clue to that this is some sort of crazy black site that we're not supposed to be in. So we got 2 allowance boxes. We got 1 of the sanctums open, which like there's no way we should have even gotten that key. That's just totally random luck that we got the 307 box instead of the other 3 boxes that are available. No, so that's actually pretty good. That was much, much better than I thought. So I think we'll call it a day on here. I'm going to call it. Yeah, very good. Very good. But I do think this is the last part of the stream because my internet went to poop. Oh, just now, you mean? There wasn't much. We were just we just got everything set back to how it was. So the next time we find a sanctum key, we can just go back to the 8 doors again. It was just a matter of trying to like reset everything back to how it was, which is good. So what do they call this? Ordinary jigsaw house of prayers. But now we've got what they call it, the treasure trove. So that explains why there were additional rooms that were not being accounted for. That I was like, this doesn't sound right, because they were like, oh, you only got like 4 left to go. Actually, can we look at the trophies? Can we look at the trophies without actually starting a new run? I want to see if we can. Maybe under settings. Controls, graphics, save data. No. Okay. Oh well. I thought maybe we could. I don't think it's under the profiles, all right? It shows us that we have 3 trophies. It doesn't show us we have 5 letters too. So we only need 3 more letters. That's pretty crazy. Oh, there's a stream again, but grainy, but it's there. Well, we're heading to bed anyway. YouTube, thank you so much for hanging out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This has been just a VOD, just hanging out with some of the cool people from the channel, from the community. Don't forget, we are on most weeknights. We try to get on maybe sometimes between 9 and 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You'll see notifications. Just join the Discord or check out the Twitch notifications. You can see us on twitch.tv/calmlittlebuddy. All right, YouTube, I'm dropping you off to the curb. It's your turn. You're up.